What's going on? My name is Ash and welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel. So last time we left off, we finished up chapter 4, we met up with that terrorist group, well the beginning of our journey together you could say, our first meeting. And yeah, today we're going to continue on with the game, start up chapter 5, hopefully progress a good bit. So, yeah, chapter 4 end, just load this save back up. Didn't want to load it into the save before I start the session in case it went straight into a cutscene. So I did it from the good old main menu. I think I'll lead straight into a cutscene. Maybe. Or a loading screen. That works. There we go. We are moving forward in time. August 18th. Okay.
Mid-August. It was the peak of summer, and the sweltering sun was beating down on the residents of Trista. After returning from Heimdall, we were given a whopping 5-day summer vacation before the school year resumed.
A whopping 5 days.
Turns out, Thors sticks to its military roots, only granting extended vacations to students over the New Year's holiday. However, nobles are allowed to visit home, ostensibly to give them time to become familiar with their family's holdings. And, as you might expect, that meant most students from classes 1 and 2 spent summer away from Trista. Meanwhile, classes 3 through 5 were stuck on campus, envying the nobility as they studied and trained as usual. The other members of Class 7 and I chose to stay in Trista as well, facing the heat with our fellow students.
Okay. Loading. More loading. But now it's in the midst of summer. 8:30 in the morning, I'm guessing. Ah, it's so hot, I'm dying in here. I'm sick of this heat already. Talking about it is just making me feel even hotter. The academy should install an audible air conditioner. At least then it will be a little easier to cope. Is that even a thing? What is that? That blows out cool air to help regulate the room's temperature. Opposite of a stove. Some kind of wizardry, alright. Aren't they supposed to be prohibitively expensive? Only the most modern buildings seem to be able to afford them. Do you have one in your house? And corporate headquarters. Could spare one, you know. Seems a bit too much to hope for. Dodged that much? Yeah. Well, whoever first invented that should get a medal. The summer heat here is more difficult to cope with than the gram. Wow, okay. Heat training. Usually a breeze blowing in from the canyon. A bit easier to manage. Now that you mention it, being nobles and all, you were given permission, weren't you? I would have considered it, but in the end I decided against it. I mean, it wasn't all that long ago. I got to see at least, maybe next year. I came here to train. Until I feel like I've made some significant progress, I have no intention of returning home. Dedication, eh? Take my chances of heat stroke. Really uncomfortable at home, huh? There's a lot going on right now. At the end of the month, I have much time to be worrying about the heat. Yeah, the terrorists about. And that's the one. There's never been an international conference on that scale before. Mayor Dieter Kreis? I'm not sure. International Bank of Crossbell CEO Olivert will be attending as well. Osborne. A lot of high-ranking people. A few weeks ago, pretty intimidating figure, yeah. He seems so much like a bad guy. His Majesty entrusted him with the position of Chancellor. 70%, whew, it's quite a lot. Establishing most of the nation's railway network. Though he's been also responsible for annexing several smaller countries and independent states around Erebonia. All took place without any bloodshed, huh? Too much stock in what he's selling, yeah. Military spending in this country increased exponentially since he took up his position as Chancellor. Yeah, tax. It's crazy. 2 railway guns. Oh, the one from the prologue. At one point, Erebonia was on the verge of a full-scale war. They ended up signing the Non-Aggression Pact. Still quite a bit of tension between the two countries. Be surprised if the issues reared its head again during the trade conference. Popular enough that he seems to have a group of terrorists after him. Yeah, those guys. The Imperial Liberation Army. A deep-seated grudge. Well, this sounds kind of like a... well, he seems kind of like a douche. It's the simplest way to put it. Not speak ill of my father's close ally. Isn't the instructor awfully late? It's 8:30 though, isn't it? School doesn't start until like 9, right? Wouldn't put it past her, no kidding.
Excuse me, I'll have you know I did no such thing today.
Instructor?
Good morning, instructor.
Morning, everyone!
Seems surprisingly cheerful.
Anyway, I'll have you know I've got a good reason for being late today. And that reason is, we're going to be welcoming a new classmate today.
Ooh, a transfer student? There is a seat up front, so I'm guessing
A transfer
had to be
student
someone.
at this time of year?
Seriously?
It's the middle of summer, yeah, it's like
All
halfway
right,
through the year already.
Come on in!
Righto.
Oh, it was a guy, maybe. Oh, Crow? What's Crow coming in for? Huh? Crow?
Crow?
But isn't he a second-year student?
I'm Crow Armbrust. Starting today, I'll be joining you fine folks as a member of Class 7.
Huh.
It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys.
Super sparkly. What?
What? I mean, how?
Are you sure you want to know? It's a long tale fraught with the intrigue of school politics.
I don't think I'd put it quite like that. Back in his first year, he slacked off so much that he ended up failing a few of his classes. Then he came crying to me in a panic, like, "Oh, help me, Instructor Sarah, they're not gonna let me graduate." So as a special exception, he's going to be joining us for the next 3 months to pay for his laziness.
You can't be serious.
That's an even more pathetic reason than I was bracing myself for.
I think you already know that Crow was one of the trial users for the Arcus test they ran last year, so I thought he might be a good role model for you. In that sense, anyway. And don't forget, he'll also be joining us on our future field studies, too.
Ooh, a new party member.
Nice. Looks like you saved me the trouble of having to explain it all. Anyway, let's let the good times roll. Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, all right? Right.
Easier said than done, I fear.
If he was any more laid back, he'd be comatose.
Instructor, I can't help but notice you left the door open.
Oh, another student?
Huh? Are you serious?
Don't have enough desks, damn it.
Oh, I was hoping to catch you off guard. All right, come on in and say hello.
I thought you forgot I was out in the hall!
Oh my god, I recognize that voice. It's Milliam. What's Milliam doing here? What?
What?
You must be joking.
Seems very comedic.
Hey, aren't you...
You're the girl we met in the Nord Highlands. Yuppers! Long time no see, guys. But I see a couple of you I don't know, so I guess I better introduce myself. I'm Milliam Orion. And this here is Erigetlum, but we'll just call him Lammy for short.
Good old Lammy.
What the hell is that? Holy crap!
It's that thing we saw at Ark's fort.
So this is that strange girl you met in the Nord Highlands.
Oh, and a little house rule before anything gets blown up. No bringing that thing out in the classroom. If he accidentally smashes a wall or blasts through the ceiling, I'm the one who's gonna get chewed out for it.
Boo! Fine. Anyway. Nice to meet you guys.
Okay, the door's still open. Is there another person? Don't have enough desks. Do we need to get a new desk?
I really wish I could.
Well, I can see we're in for some fun times these next 3 months.
We've got 2 new party members now. Hey. We're still an odd number. Is it an odd number? Might be an odd number. Yeah, it should be an odd number. Well, we skipped up a few days. It is now the 21st of August. 3 days went by. But within a matter of days, it almost felt like they've been there all along. There's another Emperor Drycles, yep, we know that. He had amazingly few soldiers under his command. Initially, his allies numbered only a few confident and several warriors from Nord. While supporters rallied to him in each region, his rank still couldn't hope to compare to other princes' armies. Nonetheless, they continued to advance, liberating region after region, and after half a year of bloody battles, Prince Drycles met perhaps his well-known supporter, Milliam, right? The historical figure to whom I'm referring to. Is that Crow sleeping in the back? Leanne Sandlot, the Lance Maiden. I think Crow is sleeping in the back. No one already failed his classes. Sandlot was a daughter of a count who ruled over a remote region. Showed great martial skill from a young age. The lance was unparalleled. No records exist of her ever being vested in combat. Okay. I'll have to answer a question, eh? That's I don't really know. Let me just pick the first one. The Iron Knights, okay, sure. You probably have to like learn that from the library, but I didn't really go to the library too often. No, okay, maybe it was I guess I got lucky in the end. It was 33%. After recognizing each other as reliable and trustworthy, they pledged to fight together, united under a banner. Drycles' army swept through one region after another, defeat the other princes, and free the imperial capital, Heimdall. As an interesting footnote, the castle the Eiserritter used as their base of operations 250 years ago just so happens to be only a hop, skip, and a jump away from Laura's home in Legram. Lohengrin Castle, beautiful old building situated on shore of Lake Ebel, to the west of Legram. Does anyone live there now? The dangerous terrain exists simply as a relic of a bygone age. Only minimal work is done. Speaking of the Arstead house, wasn't one of your ancestors the Eiserritter's second in command? Ended with death. The Lance Maiden was her death each year. What a fascinating story. Why do all the girls sitting in the front now? I swear it wasn't like that before. Stopped by when I went to Brayhard a while back. try to conceal the fact that she gets sent all over the country on secret missions. She's doing something very hard too. To be all distant and cagey around us, yeah, I guess. Guess that's a positive, right? AP increased by 1. Tomorrow's a free day, yes. Sunday. Usual practical exam, Milliam Crow. Finally show up. Faculty lounge. Alright, homeroom's out for the day. Flee! Flee while you can. All rise, bow, and dismissed. School's out. So what do you think? Well, gonna be on our guard around her at least. She kept that giant silver thing of hers hidden. I think she's a bad girl. I was taking a nap in the courtyard yesterday and she came and fell asleep next to me. Look like a couple of kittens. Cat-like. 12 or 13, still practically a child. Yeah, you're right. She's so chipper all the time that it's really hard to be cold towards her. Natural charm. Reeks of blood and iron, if you take my meaning. Well, certainly seems that way.
As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of a
yeah, it was kind of. As soon as I heard that, it was something was gonna be up. With an agent of the intelligence division, like just going off what happened in Nord, there's not much that would make me doubt it now. The aristocrats Lammy don't really know anything about it. Hard but piliable. We've fought a few of them, like during our early practical exams. The combat shells, yeah. They share some kind of common origin. Forced to accept it, though in a sense Million were forced on us too. But I don't trust her. That's your opinion, eh? Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. However, we can trust her as a friend. We count on her as a member of Class 7. Still pretty early to make sweeping judgments. Already count her on a fight. For the most important issue, we'll have to wait and see. On her to think we're trying to make her feel unwelcome either. And this Crow. What's he like, Green? Yeah, we know about Crow. We're buds, eh? A capricious gambling addict, way too prone to ante up for every hand. Sounds like the kind of miscreant one would be better off avoiding. And counting when the chips are down though. He's good in the fight and pretty handy with his Arcus too. Hard to connect with him, you know. On separate dorms for the time being, so just see how things go. Ayy. Okie dokie.